Good morning, Plymouth Harbor friends. This is now the second video we are doing for you. This kind of class called Pilates Fusion. So what we're doing today is a little variation based on the same principles, the same technique. So today I'm going to suggest you something maybe I didn't do last time, because your neck issues could be uncomfortable for you to look at me while you are down on the mat. So I'll suggest to move the mat, your mat at home, diagonally. See? So when you put your feet in the front, the further forward corner of the mat, and your head in this in the further back side of the mat. So when you just look towards the left, towards the camera, towards the video, you don't have to lift your head and turn completely if you were perpendicular. Could be maybe a little extra solution for you, for your neck. Yeah. So today we're going to start in the standing position. So we have a chair. So have a chair with you. And if you need to pause, do it right now. Go get a chair. And then we will use the mat, of course, later. So we'll start with the mat, in standing position in the chair, and then down on the mat. Yeah. So we're not going up and down, but we'll start up here first. At the end only, we will stand up and sit on the chair for the cool down stretching. Yeah? Right, let me put my music. And I have been asked to, if you want not to use my music, which maybe you cannot hear it, you can lower the volume of your TV and use your own music. Whatever inspires you will be okay. And you just see me, just use your own music, whatever party you want to have up there, okay? Enjoy the class and keep listening all the modifications, so you'll be okay. Thank you. And Felipe again with you. Okay, let's start. So you start right on the chair. Let me see what song came up. So we start now with a very simple exercise, which is what I call a standing position. You just stand behind the chair and then move sideways. So behind the chair, and you move. Since I'm doing mirror, my left side is your right. See? My left side is your right. So we're doing like a mirror. You're looking yourself. So stand behind the chair and step behind the chair to the right. So you have space in front, and you have this we call ballet bar. You just touch it, don't grab it. Just touch it for balance. All right? Start now with both arms, raising all the way up. Lifting. Right arm only, bam, reach and back. Just go with the flow. Don't have to go at the same speed than me. Feel the motion of your body from your fingers to your toes. Reach and down, and reach. See, make number 8 motion. Now the same to the front and back, front and back. See, circles. Motion is what we need every time we do exercises. Mobility is what we're looking for. With better mobility, better control of your muscles, motion, of joints motions, you prevent injuries. And you move your body. Now, front and back, reach and back. Notice we're only moving the right arm to have the control of that. Reach, and now extend right arm up, and then push your hips away from the chair, still holding it, and look up. If your neck allows you, look up. If not, just keep looking forward. And then reach up, stretch, go. Stretch, and see, notice my hips are going to the right side, and my arms to the opposite direction. You're forming like a C curve in your body. Reach up, and down. Reach up, then hold it, little stretch. Beautiful. Release. Now step to the left side of your chair, still behind the chair. You go across. The same position for your feet. You reach arms up straight. The left arm is my right. Remember, it's your left. And then push a little bit to the left. And begin doing that motion. Reach. So this body is moving like with the number 8 figure. I mentioned that motion many times, because it's like it's an endless motion. It's not like you go back and forth. It's not robot. See, it's flow. Pilates is all about flow. Now the same motion, front and back. The arms moving to the front, to the back. Reach back and front. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, lifting your chest. Remember, you're a taller person. At the end of the class, maybe you're going to be half inch taller, no? Yeah? And now, front and back. Front and back. See my arms moving again like number 8. Curve and back. Curve and back. Again. 4, 3, that's 2, and 1. Now go up and down. Remember the C curve, up and reach. Push your hip away from the chair and your arms towards the chair. Opposite direction. If you take a picture of you right here, keep moving. You have to form like a C curve. See? And reach again. 1 and 2. Good job. Stand now behind the chair so you can now see me. Feet right under the back part of the chair. And begin stretching the lower body to the back. Left knee bent, the front, and the back leg fully extended. Feel the body weight coming from your head, your spine, and the pressure of the back heel, which you're stretching your Achilles tendon and your calf muscles. Reach back and front, top. Heel back and front. Reach back and front. Make sure at the end you press the heel down. This front leg is doing basically anything. It's just a back leg stretch, and then hold it. And if you want to fully extend, a little bit more flexion, slide the chair forward. Sorry, that little noise, or move further back so you can stretch. Still this knee bent. Now extend. This is your challenge now. Extend the front leg. I feel the stretch. And then shake your hips to the left and to your right. Feel that stretch. By moving the hips to the left and to your right, you're giving extra stretch at different angles of your muscles than if you only would stay in the same position. See? And then if it's comfortable for your shoulders and arms, go deeper. Trying to extend really both arms. And stretching behind, both sides of your hip parallel, both feet parallel too. Now lift the back heel off the ground and step forward. Good job. Stand up straight, nice and tall. Lift the shoulder blades to the back. And retract scapula. It's called scapular retraction. That's what we do. Okay, step now your other foot. Whichever you did first, now the other foot behind you. Front knee bent, soft on that knee. Strengthen your spine, back and front. Again, reach back and front. Great job. Breathe in, breathe out. Exhale. Notice that we're not necessarily working yet the core muscles, but believe it or not, your core muscles is in everything you do in your life, every day, every moment. 24/7, every minute of your life. You tight your stomach, you contract all the muscles of your core muscles, okay? And then this is Pilates principles. Keep up straight. Okay, back straight. Now you can scoot further back a little bit. And also you can slide the chair forward and fully extend the front knee. So have both knees straight. The back heel, remember, is on the ground as much as you can. Shake it. Those hips left and right, and feel those extra stretchings, different muscles, actually the same muscles, different fibers, muscles that you wouldn't stretch if you wouldn't be moving like this, no? Okay, step forward, back foot. Good job, stand up behind the chair. So I move the chair back where it was in the beginning. And now we're going to sit on the chair. I want you to do something a little different now, and before going down to the mat. Still Pilates. This is all Pilates anyway. Don't think of Pilates is all on the floor, on the mat. Yeah? So I have the microphone there. Yep. All right, my friends. Stand up straight. Hands to your hips and begin kicking gently. Front and back. Front shoulder blades retracted. If I show you my back, you can see me. Straight, no? And every time you kick, try not to bend over. Try not to do this. This is compensation. In fact, every time you kick, You lift your chest. Lift, lift. And if you keep it up, even though, better. Yep. 5, 6, 7. Spread your feet. Now, across, together. Across, together. Noticing that you're not coming beyond the line, center line of your body. If you have hip replacement, knee issues, but basically hip replacement, your physical therapist might tell you do not cross the leg beyond the center line. No? So we're not doing that, just going across. The knee still remains in the center. Hup. Begin using both arms. Try to touch your foot inside. Breathe in. Exhale when you reach. Breathe in. Lift your chest. Chin up. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands to your knees now. And circle. Reverse the motion. You go in your own pace. Let the breath lead the action. Moving little by little. Inhale. Exhale. And last time. 2. Then you bring your feet together. Right away, we'll start. Raise left knee up. Kick. Curl. Same leg. Again, same leg. Left. 2. 3. And you can see me now. You have to turn around. Knee. Kick. Curl. And now you can modify for more stretching your ankle. Instead of pointing, you can flex the ankle. Now, curl and down. Again, reach, flex, and point on flat on the floor. Again, hop, kick, curl, and down again. Lift, we do 8 times. And then this is going to be the last one. Breathe in, kick, curl. Let's a little break in your legs. Happy feet. I'll call this happy feet. A little shimmy, shimmy. And stop. Good job. Ready for the left leg. Your left. Remember, your right. So, just the other. Go. Let's start. 1, 2. I like to be with the music all the time. And reach again. Now you can start feeling that if maybe you need more stimulus, more challenge for your flexibility, so you can start flexing your ankles. Now, instead of pointing your toes, you have 2 options: pointed, which is plantar flexion, or flexing the ankles, so raising your toes, which is dorsiflexion. So either way works. 1, 2, 3. And 4 again. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 more times. The music telling me to complete the 8 beat counts. And 1 more time. Reach. There we go. 3 and hold it. Happy feet. There you go. All right. The music finished exactly. Now start doing twist, torso twist, which means when you twist to your right, like I'm doing to my left, remember you go to the right, this opposite knee will move in for compensation. Now, keep pushing that knee out by using this gluteus medialis muscles. Yes, arm straight. Practice to the right. 1, center, right. Again, right. 2. See, noticing your left knee is trying to move in. You are avoiding that. Back straight. Exhale, twist, breathe out, twist. Now let's challenge a little bit that twist, elbow to the knee. Ooh. Same knee, same elbow. 2, beautiful. When you finish that twist, reach out straight, because maybe you are bending over a little bit. That's acceptable. And I'm not seeing you if you are doing it. So back straight at the end. See? You go back to neutral. Okay, begin twisting now to your left side. Twist. Exhale when you twist. Show me your back straight, ladies. And gentlemen, maybe too. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's go for 2 more times twist. Nice and tall, guys. Begin now lifting your left knee. 1 and twist. And the right elbow goes there. Even though to myself a little Feel my muscles working there. Every twist that you do in contraction at the same time works the obliques muscles, the contraction, the connection between left and right. Right? Good job. Hands to your knees and circle around. Then you got reverse directions. 1 and 2. And now, I'm going to ask you to scoot on the chair. You're on the chair. Scoot to the right. If you have chair with arms, I'm so sorry. You do this. If you have chair right now, you're seated in the chair with arms, chair, you go just twist perpendicular to me. If you don't have arms in the chair, just scoot your right tush off the chair. So you grab the chair on this side on the left side with your left hand to support you, otherwise you can lose balance. See, this front leg is going to work only. Extend that leg and reach the leg under your hip. Reach forward and under. See, this is stretch for your hip flexors. And if you can go further back, even better. Just notice, if you have hip replacement, your knees don't want to go beyond the hip level. Yeah? Reach back and front. Remember, if you have the arms chair, you're using that, you're sideways, you're doing this. Yeah? Reach back and forth. See how much the hips are losing by doing this motion. This is a very important motion. Many lower backs, pains, discomfort, come because the front, the antagonist, hip flexors are tight, and that's why you bend over. Hip flexors, that's what you bend over, and your back is fighting against it. Your back, your lower back is fighting against this thing. So that's why you're pulling back and forth, because this front part. And okay, hold it there, and then lift up, stretch up nice and tall. Beautiful. Feel the stretch coming from your right hand down to your right toes. Reach and stretch a little bit over to the left. And beautiful. Now here to your left twist. Keep holding there and open wide. Exhale. Reach up and exhale. Then hold it and relax. Excellent. Let's bring that leg back. Bring this tush back to the chair. Happy feet again. See, notice we haven't gotten yet to the mat. Huh? So it's coming something on the mat too. Now, scoot your left tush. Now I call Ben and Jerry. Ben is now off the chair. I know you're laughing. Okay, put your hand under the chair. This is your grip, so you don't fall off. Please don't. Okay? The same thing. Now the knee goes under the hip first. And if you're okay with the hips, you can go further back. Hands to your hip. Begin extending and moving. What we're doing is mobility, providing mobility to your hips. Very important aspect I explained to you what you were doing on the other side. Lift your chest. Squeeze and retract shoulder blades. Reach back. Remember, if you are using the arm chair, you just move perpendicular to your camera and just do the same thing. See? And then hold it back there. Lift that arm and reach up high. Beautiful. A little higher. Strengthen that left hip. We call left hip. We have only one hip, by the way, but the left side of the hip, we say left hip. Push the left hip forward, parallel to the front, to the right one. Now reach side and back. Side. And then twist to the right. Center to your right again. And hold it there. And release. Bring that left leg forward. And now stretch right there. Good job. Back there. Both legs relaxed. And now without hands, let's go to practice how you guys stand up. Very important how you stand up. I'm going to do my profile so you can see me. We're going to stand up and sit for about 8-10 times. If 10 is too much, just stop and wait for us to finish 10. If you can cross your arms this way, like I call Dream of Genie. Remember Barbara Eden doing the Dream of Genie? That's what we call this. With the back straight, you're going to stand up with the elbows raised and stand up as much as you can, and good, and then sit. You got to trust the chair is there. Don't look down because the chair is there. It didn't walk away. Huh? If you're going to feel comfortable, press the heels against the legs of the chair so you know the chair is there. You don't have to look down. Go lift up and then sit down. Continue doing that, please, because there are some people cannot do this. Keep going up and down, stand up and sit. You're at your house. This is a modification to stand up and sit if you cannot stand up because of your knees. You create a balance by bending over. Then you lift your butt off the chair. Lift. And extend the knee, and after that you extend your spine. You're going to see your knees won't feel anything by doing that. That bend over, and then you sit back. It's more hips, glute muscle than actually the knee. So you're sending the weight, body weight, to the back of your body. Bend over, lift, extend. Then sit, extend. See, you have to bend over, lift that butt off, and then you extend your spine, and then bend over again, flex your hips, and then down. We say flex the hip when you bend over. See, flex, hip flexors works. Lift and extend it, and then sit and down. Okay, let's figure that was already 10 times everybody did at home. Stand up and raising both arms up straight, like I said. Hallelujah! It's good. Good exercise for you guys to raise the arms for no reason many times during the day. What it does is bring the shoulder blades together. Scapular retraction is called. To avoid this forward bend neck, you want to avoid that by retracting your shoulder blades, bringing them together like I'm doing, exaggerate like exercise, and or raising the arms. You're going to see how much your posture will improve from here to here. Right? Okay, I'm going to invite you to go down to your mat. That's what the chair is good to have, because you can come down on your knees by using the chair. And then when you get up also, you're going to use the chair to help you maybe. All right? Everybody please get down the mat, face up. I'll give you some time. And let's go. Everybody start on your back. Face up, skull. It is called actually the Pilates position. If you are there in your house, when I call Pilates stance, is you bring your heels together and toes apart like ballet first position. Pilates stance means you raise your heels off the ground and you stand like a remember Mary Poppins, how she stood up? That's the way you stand. So upside down is exactly what I want you guys to do. Heels together, toes apart. So let's go down on the mat and put your mat, if you want, diagonally so you can see everything. You can see me without forcing your neck. Okay, here we go. Both knees, hips width apart, reach the arms above you. Reach up high, and then a little diagonally overhead. That's all. Sweep around the arms. Move the chair for the back. Sweep around the arms and bring your knees up. See my feet pointed. This is Pilates. Pilates like to be feet pointed. Yeah? Breathe in, inhale. Exhale. Now let's start bringing, if you can, your neck, head up off the mat. If it is too much for your neck from the very beginning, don't do it. After maybe 3 more repetitions, your neck will bother you, then you stop. So you measure and remember last time how many times you could raise your head without bothering your neck, and try to challenge yourself. If you could do, for example, 4 repetitions, your challenge is next 2 days, in 2 more days you do maybe 5 repetitions without feeling anything. So your challenge is to avoid any discomfort in your muscles. Now, the modification, and keep moving the same way, is you're going to lift both legs straight up. Whoa. If this is too much for you, keep bending the knees. So I increase the modification. It goes in crescendo. This is optional. At the end, feet, knees bent. Inhale, exhale. Another modification is, still you can keep your head down if you want. You don't have to raise. Next modification, flex your ankles. Oh, you feel your Achilles tendon working more. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. Breathe in and breathe out. Where's my cell phone? Here we go. Sweat my cell phone a little lower. Breathe in, exhale, breathe out. And last time, hold it up. Okay, the first modification was here, knees bent. Keep your arms by the sides. It's called Pilates 100. We'll do only Pilates 40 today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right away, if your neck bothers you, please, one hand behind the neck, still you pump with your other arm. Try to lift the shoulder blades off the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Good job. Knees to your chest. Circle both knees nicely. Then reverse directions. All right? Next time we do something what is called crisscross or bicycle. You know bicycle, the motion is elliptical. But this is crisscross. Alternative option is diagonally going up. If you want to make it harder, down and down, closer to the ground. Both hands, cupping hands, one hand cupped on top of the other behind the neck. Elbows raised, shoulders too. Open the elbows to the side walls and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stop. Head down. Relax, turn your face left or right. Every time we do this, we need to recover the neck too by moving left and right in the neck. Now, twist your neck. Turn your head to the left, to your right. Now, second time, we do 3 times this crisscross. Ready, set, go. Breathe, breathe. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Come on, can do it. 7, 8, 8. 9. Stop. Good job. Head down. Turn your face left or right. Ooh, I am feeling it. Let's go. Last time. This is very important and active, very strong, but also could be modified by you. Remember that. And begin. Ready? Go. 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. And stop. Good job. Let's get to rest the upper body a little bit. Let's focus now on the lower body. Let's go the single leg circles. Bring both hands by the hips. Yes. Both knees bent. And one of your legs comes all the way up towards the sky. Now try to drop the bottom leg on the ground. By doing this, maybe your lower back won't be happy, so you keep the knee bent. Okay? Now, that leg in Pilates stance, remember, turn out the legs and make it little nice and tiny circles. Circles, circles. Then reverse direction of those circles. You're going to notice that your body is moving also. That's what you're trying to avoid in Pilates. It's all about isolation. Then drop the leg, flex going down, point going up. So when you move any part of your body in Pilates, the rest of your body, all the other part of your body are still without moving. That's the workout of Pilates. Not the leg you're moving, is what you do to avoid the compensation. That's the Pilates really principle. Then hold it up. And now if you can, climb up, up, up. Lift the bottom heel off the ground. If the next level is no hands, and release. Good job. Head down, turn your face left or right. Okay, boys and girls. I hope there's some boys over there doing this. Okay, right leg straight up. Again, turn the leg out. and the bottom leg, if you choose, down 2. If not, knee bend. Begin the circles. Now, do it better than the previous side by thinking about your hips not moving, the legs not moving, the torso's not moving. Reverse directions now. 5, 6, and hold it up. Now flex the ankle, point your toes. Inhale and exhale. When the leg goes down, your spine arches normally, like a naturally compensation. Try to avoid that. Keep pressing the lower back flat into the mat. Flex and hold it up. With your hands, climb up, up, up. Lifting the bottom heel off and release your hands. If your neck bothers you, put your hands behind, put your head down on the mat. Don't worry about that. And release. Good job. Circle both legs. Then reverse. All right, now next one is called the clock. You move the legs in circle. Big, big circle around. Yeah? So with the first thing you do is work the other leg. If you choose to have the other knee bent, you cannot go across the midline. Just go straight down and then cut the orange in half. Only that, right? If you are with the bottom knee down, you can go a little bit across the midline. And begin. Inhale, inhale, up. Notice you can bend your knees if you need to. So don't kill yourself trying to extend the leg and doing wrong the motion. Try to do as much as you can straight like I'm doing. But if you can't, bend your knees a little bit. Hold it up and reverse. 1, 2, up. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. Let's hold it up. Crunch up 2. Lifting the bottom heel off. Hands. Ta-da! And finito. We call it in Italiano finito. I'm Peruvian, by the way, but I love Italianos. All right, everybody, feet down the floor. Extend the bottom leg. Now the other leg. And begin the circles called the clock. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 2. Inhale, inhale, 3. 4. 5. And 6. Now reverse direction, guys. Inhale deep and hold it. Inhale deep and 2. Inhale deep and 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. 5. And 6. Just hold it up. Reach up, bottom heel off the ground. And release the arms. Smile. Hey, and release. Knees to your chest. I know Susan and Judy are laughing because of this. Hey, yes. All right, a little torso twist, but also working, not only stretching, also working the muscles because the feet will be raised. Open both arms up, raise, and then to the sides. You're making a T shape, yeah? That's a T. Watch my feet, my legs, raise the knees, and feet a little higher than your knees. I'll remind you, do not curl. I'll remind you to extend higher, not here, okay? If I say raise your feet, because I know in your house you're doing this. You gotta be here, up there. So the lower back won't arch. Begin, lower the knees to your right without touching the mat, and lower knees to the other side. Exhale. Always turn your face to the opposite direction. That's gonna help you to avoid any twinge, any extra effort in your neck muscles. Inhale, going down. Exhale, going up. When you pass through the center, inhale deep again. Exhale when you return. Keep turning your face to left to right. Watch my feet. Feet raised above the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, exhale. And let's say it's going to be the last one. And then bring your feet on the floor. Spread now your feet wide. Just bring your knees in and out, both knees same directions. Feeling the inside knee going further in, so you stretch the outside part of the hips called hip flexors, but also the IT band that comes from the hip all the way down to your tibialis bone below the knee. Breathe in, breathe out. Very good. Now, everybody, arms by the sides. Continue with your exercises on the mat. Tuck your hips under. You're raise your hips only off the mat. So you feel this off, but the lower back is kind of almost still on the mat. Now begin lifting higher, still the hip tucked under, not arching. Tuck under. Stomach below the hip. If you look up towards your knees, I hope you can see your hips above your stomach. Yeah? And then go up and down. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Do it better. Every repetition better than the previous one. Inhale, exhale, contract. As you raise the leg, begin lifting one leg. One, and hips down. Keep the same pattern of motion, and then hip down. Lift the hip, tilt it, reach the leg up and down. And that's going to be the last one. Up and down. Now, everybody, raise the leg, hold it up. Please flex the ankle. Push a little higher. Release. Still no resting in between. Kick the other leg. Those glutes are working out, burning. Flex the ankle, reach up high, and release. Now you can cross the ankles, bring your knees up to your chest, and relax and recover. Beautiful. Now everybody roll over to your side, facing the TV. So I want you guys have the right side under you. Yeah? So we're having now the work for the hips, the gluteus maximus. So make sure this bottom shoulder is not like this, which is slouching, crunching, and killing those rotator cuff. One of them, especially supraspinatus, comes on top. You know, rotator cuff has more four muscles. One of them, the top one, the top, infraspinatus, which is the one that most people injure, is damaging if you do this. You got to push yourself up, and I'm going to remind you, all right? Now, both knees bent at 90 degrees. Now, the top leg only, which is, I hope, your left, fully extend. Still this shoulder in place. Now, this leg goes a little behind the line of your hips, but you can maybe lean over the upper body forward. So bring this left hand forward for balance. Yeah? And support. Begin swinging back and forth. 2. We do 8 times. 3. Exhale. 4. Keep lifting yourself up. See, my arms are straight. I am not slouching. No, I'm pushing up myself. Now, swing, curl, kick. I call this swing, curl, point. Swing, curl, point. Swing, curl, point. Reverse now. Knee, kick. Knee, point, swing. Knee, point, swing. And the last one. Now bounce that leg, bounce down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then hold it, reach straight and reach long. And release. Bring that knee on top. Push yourself up. This is called a mermaid. Your test to see if you can have your arm upraised with the knee on top without falling, losing your balance, is here. If you can stay here for a few seconds, this is the right position. If you cannot, slide your knee down, down until you can hold yourself in this position without falling towards the right. Begin. Down, over, down, and up. Modification is just your hand. You don't have to go all the way down to your forearms. See, this is modification. And the next one is showing you the advanced option with the elbow reaching down, the whole forearm. Reach and back. Either way, try not to crunch that right shoulder. Don't smash that. Then hold it up. Nice and look up towards the sky. And release. Beautiful. Let's go switch sides now. Just from there, flip. Bring out your left side under. Let me go a little bit. I must be shining because I'm perspiring a little bit. With you. All right. Both knees now. See, my waist is not down here, loose, lazy. No, I'm pulling up myself. This hand, the right hand, goes a little beyond, and the top leg straight behind the hip. Begin. Go. Swing. Inhale, exhale. 2, 3, 4. I stopped. I'm counting the music. 5, 6. Bottom shoulder. Remember, pull up off the bottom shoulder. Swing like this. Swing, curl, point. Swing, curl, point. Swing, curl, point. Reverse. Begin with the knee. Knee, point, swing. Knee, point, swing. Knee, point, swing. And the last one, hold it there and bounce. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Show me your best picture pose. Extend your arms. Nice and beautiful. There you go. Good job. Knee goes back there. With this right hand, you push yourself up and ready for the mermaid. Remember the modification. You move the knee back and forward. It's up to you how you want to go. Look up towards that hand and begin. Down and reach. Or forearm down if you can make it. Just go in your own pace. Don't rush. Inhale, exhale. Breathe. I know you're doing good in your house, huh? See? Try to look up towards that hand and then look up towards the other hand. Nice, elegant. And then hold it up. Beautiful. All right, bring this left hand down here and the right hand as well on the mat. Bring yourself up to on all fours position. Hip stability is very important to you guys. No matter which leg, first of all, the position of your back. See my shoulder blades, my neck, I'm completely wrong, slouching, compensating. So pull up my torso away from my shoulder, pull up off my shoulders, and also your head could be hanging still down there. Now pull your throat in and up, your neck up towards the ceiling. You're looking down towards your thumbs. Now extend either leg and its opposite arm forward. Just hold it. Hold it. If you want to increase this exercise, if it's too much for you, the next modification, don't just stay here. Crunch and lift. Crunch and lift. Crunch. 3 and just 4. Hold it up. Do your best. Both shoulders parallel. Both sides of your hips parallel. And release. Now, spread your knees a little bit. Sit on your heels. This is called the child's pose. And head down if your neck reaches comfortable. Stretch and recover. Circle both hands nicely. Your wrist needs to recover too. All right, coming up all fours. If your hands are not comfortable with your hands down, you can make a fist. So your wrist won't be flexed or extended. You make a fist, your wrist is completely fully extended. Now extend the other leg and its opposite arm. Hold it. Breathe. Keep pulling up off the bottom shoulder. Both arms parallel. Both shoulders parallel. Both sides of the hip too. Now begin crunching. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in. We do only 4 times today. Breathe in, breathe out. And the last time, hold it. Hands down. Now here, instead of doing the child's pose, you're going to curve your spine. It's called the cat pose. And then make it flat, cow pose. Look forward without crunching your neck. Begin alternating both. When you do the cat, breathe out. Inhale, exhale up. Making a U inverted. See, don't exaggerate the U, but the U inverted pose, which is a cat pose, yes, try to exacerbate that. Inhale deep, exhale down, breathe in, breathe out. Now, circle your spine. Imagine your spine is a rope. Little kids are going to jump the rope using your spine. Then reverse directions. Beautiful. Excellent. Elbows down again, child's pose, and stretch. Circle both hands nicely. While you're stretching, I'm going to explain you. Never be afraid of doing plank poses. There's many modifications for planks, but still you need, no matter which level you are, you need to do planks. The key is how to learn and how to modify those poses. Options. So I'm going to show you. The very basic option for plank pose will be with your forearms down and your knees down. So you're doing this position. This is called actually half upward dog. High upward dog will be this. You're not doing this with me today. Forearms there. Then you modify the plank by lifting your hips only off the mat. This is a very basic plank that anybody can do. Still, you have to be aware of certain aspects. Your back, tuck your hips under a little bit so you don't sink your spine. Lift your stomach, pull your tummy in and up. The next option, guys, is with your toes tucked under, and then you lift the knees off the ground. Just make sure your shoulders are not suffering by doing this, and your hips are tucked under a little bit. If you get tired, drop the knees. You're still holding and doing a good job. Raise your knees sometimes if you want. Your head is you're looking down toward your thumbs, your hands. Again, lift. Feel free, anybody, to do the plank advance if you want to. Just feel free to do that option. Drop the knees. And now walk your elbows back and back to child's pose. Again, stretch. All right, let's do it one more time, the same. Yeah? Remember the very basic plank pose begins with this, forearms here. Your hands could be like a fist, like a hands flat. The first option, remember again, lift only your hips off. This is for many people, maybe a lot. Will be harder still if you arch your back. See what I'm doing? My back is arched, I'm tucking your hip under. Keep pulling up off your shoulders. See my shoulders? Pull up off your shoulders. Imagine you want to touch the ceiling with the entire body. And now, of course, the next modification, you lift your knees off. And you know, if you want to make it harder, just lift your knees off the ground. You know that. But just did this modification. Could be also dropping the knees sometimes, then challenge a little bit. Try to count by seconds, how many seconds you can hold it to improve measure your improvement. Then release. Good job. Now bring your hands by the chest. Now extend your arms until you feel this little discomfort on your lower back. Hands are by the chest, not up there. It's under your chest. If you can keep going up, extend your arms. You can go halfway up only. Now everybody take a deep breath. Lift yourself up, come up to all fours. And then you curve your spine, make a U inverted position. Feel the peak part of your U inverted is right in the middle of your spine. Yeah? Your head is down, hanging. Try to make an eye contact with your groin, with your stomach. So it means your head is completely hanging down there. And then make it flat. Now walk your hands back to your feet. This is called the Japanese sitting pose. If your knees don't like this, just come up to your knees. If you're okay with this, stay right there. Now open your chest nice and wide. Either way, in this position or this position, open wide. So I'm showing my profile. So you can see my shoulder blades retracted. This exercise you do 3 times a day, 1 minute in the upper body. So you hold it and stretch to avoid the forward bend. Hey, I know you're looking at yourself, but that's what we have to avoid. Stretch. Open your pectoral muscles, peel them out, and retract your shoulder blades. Now, using your chair, You want to stand up. Use the strongest leg to help you. The strongest, you know which one is based on maybe your knees. Yeah? The strongest there and your arm, and then stand up. Sit on the chair, please, for the last part of the class. Excellent. All right, my friends. Your back straight and bring them back. And then circle your spine. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe out and breathe in. And then reversing directions. 1 and 2. Now, to stretch properly your sides, bring left hand. Remember, my right, but it's your left at home. Grab your thigh, outside the right thigh. Lifting your right arm and lean over to your right. So you hook in with your fingers yourself so you don't fall off to the left. Go. Reach up. This lateral stretch. And release both arms. Now, right hand goes to your left thigh. And reach over and over. Inhale, exhale. And the last one. And then up. Both hands down, down, down. Bring your sit bones nice and comfortable. Cross your left leg. As the first option is this here. If your knees don't like this, I call the cowboy seated cowboy. Then the next one could be this cross. But still, if your knees or hip don't like this, just cross one foot on top of the other. Either way, raising both arms. Inhale and dive down to your bottom foot. The first time, remember how far you can go. You're going to measure that by knowing and seeing your elbows, how far beyond your shin bones are. Then, before going back up, you scoop down and forward. So going deeper a little bit, and then you lift. Inhale, exhale, reach down and scoop it up. This is making now more active stretch. When we hold the stretch, we call passive stretch. When we move and stretch is called active stretch. Both are good in certain moments. Then lift. Now bring your right hand to the left knee. Left hand and the back part, any part of the back part of a chair. And twist your torso to your left. Lifting your chest, remember. Try to approach that knee closer to your left knee to your right chest. Then release and twist. And then uncross your legs. Happy feet, that's what I call this, is happy feet. All right, it's time to cross the other leg. Okay, you got the standard, so remember the modifications, foot, cross and cross. Breathing up, exhale and dive down. The first time we'll stay down there in passive stretch. Reach deeper down. Just fold, melt into the pose. Don't let the gravity to stop you, just go beyond. Then scooping up and reach up and down. Inhale. Exhale down. Then scoop it up. Scoop means down, dive, and then come back up. No? Inhale, exhale. And then lift. That's got to be the last one. Breathe in, exhale down. And then you lift up. Left hand goes now to the right knee. Right hand goes any part behind the chair. In the back part of the chair, on top, it's up to you how comfortable that shoulder would be. Twist. Actively pull those knees, that right knee into your left chest, towards it. Breathe. Take a deep breath. Exhale and untwist. Uncross your legs. Everybody happy feet. And now draw the number 8 with your arms. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Almost ready. Almost done. Now everybody, peaceful and smiley face. Two more times. Breathe in through the nose. Hands to your heart. Thankful and grateful, peaceful, smiley face all day long. We all are blessed. Namaste. See you next time. Felipe, Cava, I'm here. Thanks.